Well, Super Tuesday is, of course, Tuesday, but South Carolina Democrats vote today in their primary, and Hillary Clinton is hoping it will not be deja vu all over again. You might remember she lost to Barack Obama in 2008 in South Carolina, but is now far ahead in the polls this time around, especially with the very key African-American vote. Dave Catanese, senior politics writer for U.S. News and World Report, is in Charleston and is stuck around through the hour to be with us. Dave, appreciate you being. How much is Hillary Clinton's victory in South Carolina a foregone conclusion right now?
I think you can take it to the bank. The only thing that people are arguing about down here is what will the margin be. You know, as you mentioned, she lost the state in 2008 by 28 points to Barack Obama, but it looks like she is going to win this state tonight by 28 points or more. She has spent more time in this state. She's got a deeper connection with African Americans, which are likely to make up about 55% of the electorate down here. And frankly, Bernie Sanders hasn't been here most of the week. That's pretty much the most telling sign that he's given up on it and moved on. He actually won't even be here tonight. He's going to be rallying in Minnesota when the returns come in.
So does it matter, in a sense, if she wins South Carolina? It certainly would have mattered if she lost, but if she has a runaway victory heading into Super Tuesday, does it change the big momentum question, or is this sort of a wash at this point?
Look, it's going to matter for the next 72 hours before the next set of primaries roll in on Tuesday night, because it will be coverage about her big win. If she wins by a little, that would be a big surprise. If it's only in single digits, not many people think that's going to occur. So she will dominate the headlines until Super Tuesday, and that's always a good thing, no matter what candidate you are. But the second most important thing here is that she is going to dominate with African-American voters, and that has been Bernie Sanders' biggest challenge and may be the obstacle that he is unable to overcome, because going forward, you're going to have more states in the South voting with large African-American populations. That has been Clinton's strongest, most loyal group of supporters, and that's where Sanders is going to have to prove he has to do well somewhere with African-American voters, or he is not going to be the nominee.
When you talk about that in terms of Bernie Sanders trying to court African-American voters, we've heard him do it over the past couple of days, but especially in the southern states, the SEC primary that's coming up for Super Tuesday. Is it that African-Americans don't know Bernie Sanders? Do they not trust Bernie Sanders? Or is the Clintons just have such a long legacy and history with African-Americans, he just can't overcome it? What's the problem?
It's not, they don't not like Bernie, but I think it's to your first point, they don't know him as well. I spent time with Hillary Clinton here earlier in the week, and she has been going to rural, poor, predominantly African-American counties, and I spoke to many voters who said, we don't have a problem with Bernie, we just don't know him, and we have a personal connection with the Clintons because they've been here before. She campaigned here in 2008, but also Bill Clinton. Remember, he was called the first African-American president, and he is revered by the African-American community down here. Many voters cited him and what he did as far as government programs, as far as just being in the state. They recalled stories of him coming to their town. That matters. So they've had a long 30-year, 20-year relationship with the Clintons. And so I think loyalty is overwhelming whatever Sanders is able to do as far as a message, a late message.
Well, certainly she's put in her time in South Carolina. As you point out, a lot of politics is showing up. Dave Catanese, U.S. News and World Report, appreciate you being here. Great insights. We'll catch up with you later from the trail, sir.
Thank you.
All right, keep up the good work.